Charlie Parker, musician. He did heroin. He was also a dude. Here's how many things Charlie Parker is. But who is Charlie Parker? What is bebop? And how many drugs did Charlie Parker take? These are all questions that we plan to answer in today's educational video. WaterMilk presents Brown Sugar, the story of Charlie Parker.
Charlie Parker was born on August 29, 1920, an ideal time period for African Americans. When Charlie was 7 years old, he moved to Kansas City in Missouri, an event that would have a big impact on his life.
A huge impact. Huge. Like, think about it. Huge. Huge impact on his life.
Like when you think of the Big Bang, just imagine the Big Bang. It's just huge. It's going on. It's creating stuff. It's Big Bang. It's pretty huge. It's a huge bang.
Imagine eating 3 whole pounds of cheese. And it's so amazing. The aroma of the cheese and the pure taste. And it's just the best cheese you've ever eaten in your life. So you just swallow 3 whole pounds of it. Then you realize what you've done. You realize you have to
poop!
So you rush into the bathroom. You take off your pants. And you sit down on the toilet. And you realize you're in for the rest of a lifetime. You start to just get ready to push it out. You know it's going to be a nightmare. You just begin to sweat immensely. And then you feel it trail heading out. You can feel just slowly coming out of your butt. And you start to scream. It's huge. And your parents are asking, is everything alright? And you say, go away! And it starts halfway. It's a nightmare. But you feel like it's almost over. Then you realize that pain you have is turning into pleasure. The pleasure of pushing out this massive shit right from your own bum. It's great. Then you finally feel it completely squeeze out, and it falls right into the toilet, and you hear a big splash, and it just splashes all over the bottom of your butt. And at one time it's gross, but at the same time it feels relieving that the pain is now starting to be over. And you stand back up, and you look into the toilet, and you see this big, massive piece of shit staring right back at you. And you're like, that is my shit. My life will never be the same. I'll never amount to anything else. This is my shit. And your whole outlook on life changes. Everything you've thought up until then just changes. You'll never be the same. And life just completely shatters when you see that shit in the toilet.
The reason why moving affected Charlie so much was because he was exposed to all these different types of music, like jazz, blues, and gospel music, and this would help Charlie determine the kind of music he wanted to play.
Charlie would find out he had an incredible talent playing music while taking lessons in public schools. And what's interesting is that first he started out playing saxophone. He started with the baritone. What?
That's
At the age of 15, Charlie's mother bought him an alto saxophone for his birthday because Charlie's father had left the family, and this was a way of Charlie to cope with the situation.
And it's because of his mother that Charlie would drop out of high school in 1935 and pursue a musical career. During the late 1930s, Charlie Parker lived in New York. It is speculated that Charlie Parker was a member of the Italian Mafia who frequently worked with Carlo Gambino. But that's just what I heard.
It's like they always say, you don't really know a person until they have a bird in the hand and 2 in the bush, You just really don't. While working in New York, Parker met guitarist Biddy Fleet. Then in 1940, Charlie Parker's father died. They go back to the Big Bang, this had another huge impact on Charlie Parker, you know. Think of like a supernova, you know, two stars colliding, or, you know, exploding. I don't remember, I never took physics, but like imagine a supernova. You know, you got the UFOs, you got the stars, and if you multiply a certain number, it's like a billion stars, and you know it's just.
Parker heard news of his father's death and went back to Kansas City, Missouri for the funeral. After a few months of playing with Harlan Leonard's Rockets, he said, "Hey, I should get back to New York." And he went right back to New York. And later that year, he would join Jay McShane's band, and he made his first ever first recording. It was his first ever recording.
During those 4 years, he was able to solo in a few recordings, like Hootie Blues, Supreme Bounce, and Confiscating the Blues. And these were pretty good.
One year, while on tour with the band, Charlie was driving and he hit a chicken. He dead on hit a chicken with his car. It just flattened the chicken. I guess you could say he made a chicken sandwich with his tires.
Oh god, is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
I don't.
Which earned him the nickname Bird. In the early 1940s was around the time bebop was created. This new type of jazz is rejected by many of the established traditions.
Restart.
You need to look at the camera more. Dang it.
In the early 1940s was around the time bebop was created. This new type of jazz was rejected by many of the established traditional jazz musicians, who disdained their younger counterparts. The beboppers, as they were called, because they were bebopping all around, responded by calling these traditionalists moldy figs. I don't think that's really morally appropriate to call them moldy figs. If I was called moldy fig, I just moldy fig is just too harsh of a line.
It will never be accepted in today's society. Moldy figs! Moldy figs!
Let me restart the line. In 1945, Parker would for the first time actually lead his own band, rather than just playing one. In 1951, his cabaret license was revoked in New York, and he became increasingly unreliable. Although he could still play at his best when he was inspired, Charlie was heading downhill. In 1954, he twice attempted suicide. His health, shaken by a very full, if brief, life of excesses, gradually declined, and then he died in March 1955 at the age of 34.